So hello and welcome finally to the next episode of my vlog. Thank you so much for all your wonderful comments on the book trailer. Really appreciated and really glad you liked it. Also glad that you like the music. It's nice to get my voice out there a little bit. Glad that you like that. So as you can see, I thought I'd do my vlog from my stately home pad today. It's not really mine. This is Himley Hall, which is not far from my house. And there's a hall that's mentioned in Welcome to My World, which is where Erin works, who's one of the potential dates for Alex. And that's basically based on this place here, except I made it a hotel. But this is a beautiful stately home. I think you can get married here, but it's not a place you can stay, but it's very nice. Set in beautiful parklands, beautiful trees that are all starting to turn for autumn, so it's really nice. One of my favourite places. So this is Himley Hall. It's absolutely beautiful, and you can see that it's in these huge, beautiful landscape parkland, and it's just a park where everyone comes, sort of walk their dogs and bring their kids and do the running. I see a boating lake in the distance, and all the trees are just starting to turn for autumn. It's absolutely gorgeous. So here's the boating lake. It's absolutely beautiful. They're fishing here as well, which is quite nice if you're a fisherman. Not so nice if you're a fish. And I'm going to just pan around so you can see all the autumn colour. They're actually building a bonfire here. They have a massive fireworks display here at the start of November, and that's quite scary for me to see that, because that means that my book isn't far away, because the week after they have the fireworks here is when my book's launched. I'd like to say I've got the fireworks for my book launch, but I don't think they'd quite do that. You can see all the good. It's when all these trees go in the next couple of weeks or so. This is going to look amazing here. But it's just a lovely wide open space. There's the hall, looking very resplendent and very lovely. Obviously, you know, my other house. But all the way around you can just see it's just beautiful trees and people walking their dogs, and it's really nice. And you wouldn't know, you can just maybe hear in the background that it's quite near a main road, but it's just this lovely piece of calm, and people come out here, and it's quite nice to come out here in the summer. I do quite a bit of writing out here as well in the summer. And back around to the boating lake. So there we go. There's the panoramic view of Himley Hall. So I've got some questions. I'm going to move on to them very quickly. First question is from Dorothy Hardy. Hi Dorothy. Dorothy wants to know, should you listen to all the advice given to aspiring writers when very often it contradicts itself? My best advice to anybody who wants to be a writer is to write, because I think you learn on the job, and I think it's really important. It's great to go to seminars, it's great to go to conferences, it's great to read books on how to write and how to get published, but remember that that's only one person's experience of how to do it, and ultimately what works as a writer is what works for you. So that would be my best advice, would be to find what works for you and go with it. So I hope that answers your question. Next question is Sophie Peaches from Twitter. Hi Sophie. Sophie wants to know, what's my favourite place here and abroad? I love the UK. I'm a massive fan of UK holidays. I think it's so diverse and there's so many lovely places. Probably my favourite place would be Snowdonia in Wales, particularly around the Harlech area. That's where I've had a lot of holidays. It's where Llandannig is, which is my favourite beach. And also Devon. I love South Devon, particularly Hope Cove, Kingsbridge around there. It's absolutely beautiful. But I just like going anywhere. I think there's so many great places. As for abroad, probably my favourite place was Warsaw. I went to a great church there when I was visiting, and it was really lovely. So that would probably be it. I'd like to go to other places. Obviously still like to go to New York, still haven't been there. But yeah, I just like travelling anywhere. I like going to different places, so you know, hopefully there'll be some more of that and I can tell you some more places, and that'll be really good. So I hope that answers your question. So here we are, I've got the house in the background. It's beautiful, it's so quiet here, and even though there's loads of people walking their dogs, you might see some dogs shooting past. There's loads of people. I had cars parking in the car park when I was trying to film there, so I'm hoping this might be better. You can see the beautiful autumn colours. If I move around here, you can see in the background, you should be able to see the autumn colours, which are absolutely beautiful. So what's the big news? Well, still waiting for the first copies of It Started With a Kiss. They should be coming soon. Very excited to see that. That's the one bit that's missing now, is to actually see the physical copies. Obviously seen the cover, you know, I know what's going inside it. I've just done a whole load of extras we've got some extras in the back of the paperback book, and we've also got quite a lot of extras in the ebook edition, which is going to be really cool. I've got things like deleted scenes and interviews with the characters and things like that. So that's been really good fun actually, and nice to go back to the book and just have a bit of fun with it, with that scary deadline over my head, which has been really good fun. Let me think what else. I've started to write book 4. I've had the idea for book 5. Really not very good timing, but it's a great idea, so I'm going to sort of try and keep that on the back burner and work on book 4, but I've got a feeling that book 5 is going to keep sort of turning up and being a bit of a pest, but that's what happens when you're a writer, so hopefully that'll be okay. What else is happening? Well, my book is going to be translated into German, and I'm very excited about that. Heine, who are the publisher that published Fairy Tale of New York in German, which was Der Wunderbar Welt der Rosie Duncan, now want It Started With a Kiss, which I'm really excited about, and very pleased that they want that. It's a great honour for a writer to know that your work is going to go international. It's very cool, so I'm very excited about that. What else is happening? Just busy writing, and that's about it now. I've had a few weeks when I haven't really done much, which has been great, but now we're sort of towards the end of September and starting to get into October. I'll start doing the promotion for it, and actually Susie Turner had a question. Hi Susie. She wanted to know if I'd be doing a book tour for It Started With a Kiss. I'm not really that famous, Susie. I'd love to be, maybe one day, but I know for definite I'll be doing some signings at Waterstones branches in the area close to me. Definitely going to be doing one at Wolverhampton Waterstones. I haven't got a date for that yet, but I'll let you know. I've got one that I think is being confirmed, which is the 19th of November at Waterstones in Worcester. I'll be signing there from about 12, I think, but I will confirm all of this on the blog, so keep watching the blog and I'll tell you where I'm going to be. So that'd be great to meet you. If you're around and you want to come and say hello, that'd be great. You know, really nice. The worst thing ever is if you're an author and you sat there and no one turns up, so please turn up and say hello to me, because that would be really good. And then hopefully there'll be one in Merry Hill, which is the Westfield shopping centre, which isn't far away from me. And if you've read Welcome to My World, it's the shopping centre that's known as Berry Hall is basically Merry Hill, near me. Not a fat lot of creativity there, but there we go. Anyone from the area would just straight away went, that's Merry Hill. But that's the good thing about being a writer. And that's about it really. And we're just waiting for the books to arrive. I think that'll be the best thing. So it's great, it's really good. And in the meantime, it's nice to get out, get some fresh air, do a bit of walking before I have to then sit down for long periods of time. So yeah, it's really cool. So there we go, that's it for this week. If you've got any questions, you know what you have to do. Just leave me a question in the comments box underneath this vlog and I'll answer it next week. And it will be next week, I promise. I'm sorry it's been so long. Other than that, have a great week and I'll see you soon. Bye.